Welcome back to Maria
and Joe.
Yeah. Well,
All the time.
I want to tell you guys that I am so glad that I got this guy again here in Las Vegas.
What's so
Woo!
crazy is I live in California, and even though we have a studio, have a great beach and everything going on out there, it's still better to be in person when we're interviewing and talking to others. We talk every day, even though we live in different states, but it's good to come together and we have fun. Even when we're not on the show, we're doing other things. That's
Yeah,
pretty exciting.
it
I
is.
have some good plans for the next couple days, so you make sure you're prepared for it.
Oh, I am. You know that I'm always prepared. You know, with makeup or no makeup, I'm prepared, right?
But it's because you have self-esteem.
That's how it is. Self-esteem.
Self-esteem. Now, what made you develop these strengths that you have today? What made you so strong?
You know what? I've been through a lot. I've been through a lot. Pain, rain or shine, hurricane, typhoon. You know, I lost my dad last year, and then I lose my 8-year relationship boyfriend.
Wow.
And you know, when you go through to a lot of pain, only one thing that you have to entertain, only one thing that you want to entertain in your life is to be stronger.
Sure.
Yeah, you have to be stronger, because you know what, don't let all this pain, all this thing happens into your life goes bad on you. Like a lot of people, I see a lot of people when they actually get down to the lowest ground of their life, they become, you know,
A
different.
mush, a
Yeah,
puddle.
yeah.
Lost.
Yes, exactly. But you know what? I use those feelings to make me stronger, to be a better person, and you know, to move forward and be the best who I am. Because you know what? After my dad
Yeah.
died, I took care of him for 6 months on my own.
Okay.
And after I lose him, I said, you know what? Life is so short. I realized that life is short. You need to actually do the best of, maximize
Right.
everything.
You need to maximize everything. You brought up a good point because, you know, for instance, there are things that happen in our lives and we get upset, but eventually you have to settle and move on. And that brings up the NFL, for instance.
Yes, yeah, I want to talk about that.
You know, please do. Me, myself, I'm a veteran. I'm a retired Air Force. And I have a lot of pride and faith in my country and the people. I know a lot of people who have died for that flag. And I do stand. I'm in the color guard and do so many other things with the veterans organizations. And I'm a little upset that others don't feel the same way. They don't care. They're mad at the president, or mad about equal rights, or mad about, I don't know, maybe their car don't drive properly.
Yeah, it's really
and
crazy.
they have to stomp on our flag or show disrespect.
That-
And that bothers
yeah,
me.
you know what I think, all right? What I think is, what has to do with all these things going on with our flag. Our flag is by itself, it's nothing to do with Trump. It's nothing to do with kneeling or standing or whatever you want to do. You know, I want to call out all these NFL players, which
Sure.
I actually, I watch NFL, year after year after year. I use a jersey. I put on my jersey.
Which team?
Vikings.
Okay.
I use my jersey every Sunday and Thursday. Now you know what, because of this happen is, it's not because I hate football, but I hate the way they act towards what Trump had said. But let me clarify this.
Sure.
You know, I also hate that President Trump says something about why there's a lot of other things. There's a lot of other issues he actually had to concentrate and focus on. This is just a fucking sorry. This is just a small thing. This is a small thing that this is a small thing. He supposedly transferred his attention to the most important thing, and not those small things, because just leave them alone. Let them do their job, and let you do your job.
I tend to disagree a little bit on that, because as a leader, sure, there are more important things. We have earthquakes, tornadoes, hurricanes in Puerto Rico and Houston and Florida. A lot of our people need real help, and we have the healthcare issues to worry about and so many other things. But just a little bit the NFL, it's not about the NFL, it's about the disrespect to our country. In my mind, it's a disrespect to our nation.
It
and that
is.
is a priority.
Mhm.
He might
I
not have had
agree.
to tweet, he maybe didn't have to say too much, but he did show his discontent with the way things are going, because we all have issues. You have issues, I have issues, all of God's children have issues.
Oh, yeah,
But we don't
definitely, I
need
agree.
to take it out. If you don't like something about the country, your president, your boss, take care of it outside the field.
Yeah, well, that's true.
Yeah.
That's what I just said. Is, you know what? Do something that actually doesn't hurt of what we actually, our constitution and our flag.
Sure.
Don't take it on that, because who actually did you wrong? It's not the flag. There's
The
nothing to
flag
do with
did
it.
not.
It's actually President Trump who actually tweeted something that you guys. It's just like me.
Yeah.
If we actually
Yeah.
argued all the time.
Yes.
I don't actually put that in the personal level. I talk to you. I tell
No.
you what I feel. Right?
And we don't have to agree on every issue.
Yeah, no,
It's-
yes, of course
So what?
not.
I'm not gonna wish you harm in any way. I'm
Exactly.
not gonna
Or harm my
disrespect
family.
You. No way.
Yeah.
You won't even tell me where they live.
Well, yeah, that's a really
Yeah.
sad. That's a really sad part. Is, I disagree that they actually pulling all those racing card or whatever has been said
issues.
before. Yeah,
Sure.
the previous issue had been brought into this small tweet
Mhm.
that they make it as a big issue.
Oh, it's horrible when
It is.
Right? Why we don't stop taking everything personally, people? We have one life to live. We talked about earlier. Let's live the best life that we
It
can,
is, yeah.
and respect each other.
We have
Our
other
job is
problems.
To serve one another.
Yeah, we have other
one
problems.
another.
You know what really sad, Joe, is
What's that?
there's a lot of relationship has been broken because of what both parties, President Trump and all these NFL players was, getting involved in. There's a lot of personal relationship that has been broken. They start fighting because
Sure.
of their ideas, their
A lot of trust.
yes,
Trust
exactly.
issues right now.
And to be honest, is I just don't wanna see it one-sided comments on Facebook. So what I did is there's a lot of people actually delete their Facebook because of this. And you know what? That's not. Now they're actually contributing to the other problem. See what I'm saying? So what I did
Yes.
is I actually unmute all those people who's saying
Yeah.
one-sided comment.
Okay.
Either or the NFL player or whatever.
Whatever it is.
I will turn them on once this actually subside, because
Okay,
I just
so
don't
you-
want to hear anything.
It's a good point. We have to keep a peace of mind.
Mm-hmm.
And if we look at the news, no matter if it's Fox or CNN or MSNBC, it's frustrating sometimes.
it
You
is.
wake up and the first thing you're looking at your social media, you're looking at the news, and you already have a bad day. And that's frustrating. That's a good point. Just unmute people till the issues subside, then we can all be friends again. So please, everyone, please come together quickly.
Yes,
so we
please.
can all get along once
And, yeah,
again, live
let's-
life to the fullest.
Yeah, let's focus on other problems that's more important, and on moving forward and becoming a progressive country. You know what I mean?
Progressive country.
Yeah, more progressive country.
I agree. The United
Yeah.
States can be number one again in economics, can be number one in manufacturing if we ever go back to
Yeah.
that, can be number one
Tourism.
in education, it can be number
Uh-huh.
one in so many avenues. But if we're going to keep pouncing on each other and so much friction, we can't get ahead.
Yes,
We need to
exactly. You're
let progress happen and support the cause. And if you have a real issue, then bring it up through the proper channels.
Yes, correct. But you know what?
Yeah.
What I realize is this has a lot of something to do with media, because of the media.
I agree that. Let's be realistic. The media, all shows, I mean, we have our opinions and other ones have their opinions, but we tend to believe what the media tells us all the time. Too many of us don't do our own research. We're just going by gossip, we're going by opinion, we're going by an actor we like and what they have to say, or an athlete we believe what they're going to say. our job, our responsibility is to do our own research and formulate our own opinion and be factual.
Exactly. That's what we do. That's why this bring us to the
Nice.
third segment. We'll see you guys later.